scumbag Johnny Impact is.
Wrestling's high marks reaches the world.
Welcome everyone once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your hosts, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how a can works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 56. How was your guys' week?
A lot has transpired since last we spoke. We got flooded here in Michigan, if anyone hasn't heard the news, and Cheez Man and myself both ended up with no vehicle at the end of that whole...
Oh, yeah. Dude, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to my fucking
basement.
My furnace was squealing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? My furnace is 7 months old. Brand fucking new. What the fuck? Run downstairs, open up the fucking basement door. There's 6 inches of water in my basement. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Me too.
Ran over and fucking shut off the furnace. I'm like, oh, I'm so fucked. Thankfully, furnace still works. It's all good. Fucking water's gone. My car dying was actually unrelated to the flood. I fucking blew a radiator, then overheated it and warped the fucking head. So yeah, that's the end of my car.
Yeah, and the end of mine was a whole bunch of water getting in it. So, all
yeah.
right. But anyway, the reason I bring up all that negativity is because it ended up resulting in some positivity, because I did not work all weekend. I had the whole weekend off, not by choice, as you can imagine. But what it did give me time to do is check out a lot of stuff I've been meaning to check out, because we've got a lot of people have been real cool to us, and I haven't had a chance to check out all their shows yet, which, I mean, I had a chance to listen to a lot of good stuff, and I want to do some quick at the beginning of the show shout-outs, if I may.
Good idea.
I'd like to give a shout-out to Luke Birch and Sensible Sam. I listened to the Transcontinental Project, and I had a blast hanging out in the chat room. It was fucking awesome. It wasn't what I expected at all. Let's just say they both have unique voices. They're not what you would expect
Yes.
in any way. Both attitude and audio.
Hey, did you learn a lesson from that episode there?
I may have.
Remember, if you smell cookies and dirt, Nicki Minaj might be nearby.
Okay. Be on lookout for her, because I don't trust that chick as far as I can throw a dirty cookie. I also had a chance to check out the WNC Super Party this week with Papa Dave Sincere, who's just been too good to us. I mean, he makes me sick how nice he is to us. He's just a great guy.
Dude.
And
Papa Dave, fucking so much love to you, dude. That was the most flattering fucking shout out we've ever gotten.
Dude, it touched my heart and shit. I'm like, this fucking guy, I really gotta listen to more people's stuff, because they're so nice and they care about us and shit. The guy on the show, I think his name was Johnny Florida, is that correct?
Yep, that's Johnny Florida. He's actually been absent for a few weeks, but has just made his return. He'll be back for a little bit. So yeah, everybody check out WNC Super Party.
Yeah, I hadn't heard a whole lot about you, Johnny Florida, but you're the man.
Episode.
It sure was.
As I saw.
Yeah, Johnny Florida's a no bullshit kind of guy. For the most part.
And then, of course, I got to give a shout-out to Yuck Nasty.
Yuck Nasty.
For always giving us a shout-out wherever he goes. He's a great guy. But also, to Dog-a-Baby, we haven't talked yet, and we haven't even interacted online. He's obviously a busy guy. And I appreciate you guys just talking about us and hanging out in the chat rooms. It's hilarious, and I really appreciate you guys. And then my man Shaheen and Boxman from THT.
THT!
We get mentions every week from them guys. They got our backs no matter what, and I appreciate you. I just want you to know I appreciate you. I want all these people to know I appreciate them, because I had a lot of time to think about this shit, and I really did. And finally...
I just want to let you know you're appreciated.
And finally, they don't have a podcast exactly, and they're not in any way related to each other, but two people I gotta mention. Stephen Millen and Just Vic, two just amazing people online who have supported the shit out of us, and I get comments and retweets and I get notifications all day because of all the people I've just mentioned, so I just wanted to thank you all.
Yeah, you guys have made this a whole lot more fun, or even more fun than what it is already. It's like we have a blast doing the fucking show, but we also love, plugging you guys and giving you guys love the same way you do us. Like fucking Bobby Anthem says all the time, it's like we're one big fucking family, and it's awesome. I enjoy the fuck out of it. Speaking of Bobby Anthem,
yeah, he got left out of that, and he should not have, because that fucking guy, he's like day one, and I love you, Bobby.
So make sure to check out Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades on the Inhuman Experience. That's another great fucking show.
Unfortunately, I'll be 100% honest with everybody listening right now. Did not get to check one of those episodes out yet, but I listened to everything else, and how I miss that on my checklist is beyond me. I feel like a douchebag, but that's next up, baby. I promise you.
Yeah, you gotta get around to that. Those guys are fucking awesome.
I'll have comments on the Inhuman Experience next show for sure.
Yeah, I believe the next episode might have Shaheen on.
Well, fucking how about that shit?
So yeah, that's what he was saying. That's what Shaheen was saying on THT. So hopefully it comes to fruition.
But yes, we really do just appreciate all you guys. Not to gush on too much. It's only been like 10 minutes, right? Okay. And I'm sure we'll hear all these names again at the end of the show during our regular shout-out segment. But really, this has just been an ass of a week, and I really love you guys. And you guys, and you too,
yes.
Cheez Man and Mojo. Here we are doing this thing. I've been looking forward to this all week because the rest of the week sucked ass. So here we are.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking forward to it for fucking ever. So it seems. Like I said, it's only been a week since we did the last episode, but it feels like a fucking month.
Like a fucking eternity after everything we had to fucking deal with.
This fucking week.
I'm saying, man.
Boy, that was really gay.
Hey everybody, Whiz here. We had some kind of ridiculous technical difficulty. There's a segment of the show that just didn't record. It does not exist in any shape or fashion. So unfortunately, we gotta cut you back into the show with the Defiant watch-along in progress. I'm not sure where, but I guess a guy is small and thin, so let's see if we can get that figured out. He said, I'm not small and thin. All right. Impact Rebellion's next on my list if we're going in order.
Yeah, I'm whatever order you want to go in. I don't give a fuck.
Well, you guys can start because I don't have any comments on match number 1 or 2, and they could have not been on the show, and I'd be fine with it. So I don't have any notes until the North and Moose versus Rascals.
Was the first match Ace Austin against Petey Williams?
That was on the TV show, but it did have.
Oh, that was on Impact.
It did have them two and some other guys. It was like a battle royal or some shit. And then the next one I think was a chick match. I don't remember all the way, or it was Scarlett Bordeaux and fucking Ba versus some fucking guy, and the chick won. But I didn't care enough to make any notes. I just moved on.
Yeah, I didn't really make any notes for that pay-per-view, even though I watched it.
Well, we had the North and Moose versus the Rascals.
Wasn't bad.
I couldn't.
Oh man, that was.
It was just like sloppy.
That seemed like a glorified squash. Like they had their maybe 5 minutes.
Pretty much, you're right.
That.
Yeah. It was
for the most part, they just got dominated by the North and Moose.
I feel like Impact just took a fucking page out of WWE's book. Like, hey, the crowd seems to really love these fucking Rascal guys. They're really behind them. Let's fucking start jobbing them out to fucking people who suck.
Right. Get them over too.
No, to be fair, I like the North. I just don't like Moose.
Speaking of Moose, is that the worst spear you have ever seen?
Yeah,
he speared, I think, Dez to pick up the win, and it was the stupidest looking spear. It wouldn't have hurt my niece. It was just really bad, dude. And I was like, oh no, that's the finish. And it was. But, I mean, It's Moose. Everyone else in the match was great. If you could ignore Moose, that whole match, it was not bad. But anytime the Moose was involved, it just pulls all the air out of the room, man. Okay. Jordan versus Taya.
Really bad.
He pulls all the air out of the fucking segments on our show.
Yeah. That too.
It's like, yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Let's talk Moose. Oh.
I can't say I was wild about the Jordan versus Taya match. It was almost like it was like in slow motion.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't shit, but yeah, it wasn't anything to talk about, really.
Taya worked
Taya
together
wins.
for the majority of the match, and she picks up the win after the Road to Valhalla thing.
Yeah, it was a clean win, too. It wasn't fucking dirty, so.
Which is unusual for her character right now. There's been a lot of dirtiness, but I like it.
Yeah, and you'd think they would have her like, not go over on Jordan clean, because, Jordan's still fairly new, and
it was
that's over now.
undefeated. Don't forget that point, and that's over now, too.
Yeah. So, maybe she's, like, already up on her contract and leaving or something.
Yeah, well, the streak is over for her. Taya picks up the win. Match number 5 is the X Division Championship, even though it wasn't really an X Division match. Exactly. It didn't have the ropes hanging above the ring and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. That's Ultimate X or whatever.
Okay, Rich Swann and Sami Callihan. This is a pretty long match. Not bad.
Yeah.
It was just like a long match. It was like, okay, let's hog some time up.
Pretty much. Much like a Rich Swann match, they beat the fuck out of each other with shit.
Enough with the spitting, am I right?
Yes, please.
Enough with the spitting. It's
I'm
gross
done with
and it's
that
not
shit.
entertaining. I don't care. I know you're a heel. And Rich fucking Swann literally licked the spit off his hand.
Dreamer just did the
look,
same
let's
fucking
just
thing.
not involve spit in the wrestling anymore. How's that sound? Okay, anyway. Sami Callihan taps out after what looks like an STF kind of, but with a barbed wire bat instead of an arm across your face, which would make it worse, one would assume.
One could only assume.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think.
I mean, barbed wire bat or hand. Look at the camera girl, dude. She could not be more enthused. She's not even looking. So what's going on in the crowd? The camera girl is always in the shot. She's not paying attention. She just needs to be fired. Sorry, I got off topic.
No, it's okay. I was well, I was watching along. How ironic. Gail Kim versus Tessa. Did you see the code breaker?
Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure that was in everybody's notes, because, oh my God, it was a shoot code breaker. It looked like it hurt really bad. We get eat,
Break your neck
defeat.
for
I'm sorry.
real. I was saying break your neck for real.
Yeah, dude, fuck, man. If you were going to do that, that's how you do it. We get an eat, defeat for a 2 count. Earlier in the match, too, which is weird that it would happen that early. Then we get an off-the-top rope code breaker for a 2 count, which looks really good. Gail eventually
Damn.
taps out to an anaconda choke, but it wasn't exactly on properly, but that's okay. It's wrestling.
Right.
Gail
Because
Kim looked
wrestling.
fucking fabulous in this match, dude. I mean, what the hell? She could still be in there doing it and has every business in a wrestling ring, so I don't have anything bad to say about her.
Yeah.
They hug and all that after the match, and we
Damn.
get thank you, Gail chants. Does that mean it's her last match or whatever? Because it
Yeah,
probably shouldn't be
I
if she's
don't know,
that
I mean,
good
she-
still.
She came out of retirement.
Yeah.
She came out of retirement just to do that one match, and it was kind of like they even said at the end, it was kind of like to pass the torch to Tessa type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gail, I had heard in an interview this week say basically the same thing, that she didn't like how the way she went out, even though she went out on top and everything.
She didn't. She went out on top. That's the thing. She didn't pass the torch and put someone over.
Right.
And now she kind of righted that wrong.
Sure.
Exactly.
In her mind, anyway, you know.
Well, that's cool, but she could still be wrestling if you ask me. She's just fine.
Yeah.
As good as any other of the chick wrestlers that are out there right now.
Yeah, I mean, if fucking
She
The
looked good.
Undertaker, fucking Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg are going to be going to Saudi Arabia, I think Gail Kim can keep going.
Yeah, I think so too. This next match is not the main event, but I don't know, maybe it should have been. Johnny versus Brian Cage for the Impact Championship with Lance Storm as special guest referee. And the first note I have is, yikes, there's the Spanish Fly. How is fucking... Man, he did a lot of work after that, dude.
I know. It was fucking hard to watch, especially, like, 'cause I seen that he got the injury before the move was hit.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, he worked that much after.
And then he was moving gingerly, but he just kept... Man, I was like, fuck, he's just hurt himself worse. Especially now that we know that it's a real injury. That had to hurt like a bitch, all that other shit he was doing, dude. Johnny
Then, at
hits...
the end of that, to take all that stuff after the match.
Right. Johnny hits Lance Storm with a kick, so we get a ref bump. Then Johnny hits Brian Cage with the title belt and acts like it was Taya. And Callis calls him a scumbag, which made me laugh. And then Brian Cage power bombs Taya, which was awesome. And then Johnny hits him with the belt again. And then Johnny Bravo comes in the ring and he counts a 2.
And
I was just wondering what the fuck happened to Cheez, man. But okay, let me see.
My bad. Hit
okay.
that damn mute button.
Lance Storm comes back in the ring
Mute
and
button.
kicks Johnny Bravo, rolls out of the ring, and then Brian Cage hits Johnny with a drill claw. Is that what it's called?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which is pretty much a Michinoku driver, and he picks up the win. He's the new champion. Of course, that's, as we know, a damn shame because he's out for a while now and he has to give up the belt.
Why is Conor McGregor talking?
so, after that match, Michael Elgin comes out, who's from New Japan.
Or I thought he was from Canada.
Well,
Is that who that is? I thought that was Ryback.
that is not a Ryback.
That's Ryback Light. That's not a Ryback.
It's Wheatback.
Long endangered wrestler.
It's Pumper Nickelback.
Nickelback, all right.
I prefer
Pumper
Dimebag.
Nickelback. Anyway, yeah.
Get your pole.
The main event
Moving on.
was the Tag Team Championship, LAX versus Lucha Bros.
What are they?
They're both really good teams, right? Does anyone argue that? They're both real good wrestling teams. They're both badass.
Yep.
Yes.
Can they fight somebody else now? Can we move on? Can we have a match with a
I think
different
so.
goddamn tag team, please? Thank you. Okay. Having
I
said
think
that,
so.
pretty damn awesome match. They always have an awesome match, so I mean, why would this be any different? Ray
Right.
Phoenix is dead. Ray Phoenix is dead. Blown Spanish Fly number 2
Yeah,
on the
the
night.
fucking-
Ray Phoenix is dead. Ray Phoenix is dead. Apparently
Maybe
he's
they
not
should
dead.
stop
'cause-
with the Spanish flag because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not even a cool move.
It's not that cool of a
Notice
move,
he
and
didn't participate in the rest of the match.
it hurt 2 dudes. Yeah, he did not participate.
Yeah.
But according to according to Cage's wife, who I can't remember who it is already. Who the fuck was it? Melissa Santos.
Melissa Santos.
Yeah. Ray was perfectly fine. He
Imperial.
just had to take a little break, but he's fine.
Yeah. Knocked himself out almost.
Yeah. This match ends with a ladder spot with Pentagon Jr. and Santana up on top of a ladder when Ortiz joins in, hits Penta from behind before Santana stabs him in the head with a fork, pushes him off the ladder into some tacks and through a table to pick up the win there. LAX is your winner.
And again,
champion.
Oh, yeah, and new champion, sorry.
So yeah, pay-per-view wasn't bad. It started off lame, but it got better.
I almost quit watching It Started So Bad, but now I'm real glad I watched it because it ended up cool, but I was fucking discouraged as hell, man. Like, what the fuck?
That,
Seriously,
you're like, who paid money for this? It wasn't that bad. It gets better.
Mm-hmm. Well, it almost had to, buddy. It almost had to.
Right, yeah. Can't get much worse.
Exactly. I mean,
the first that clusterfuck match wasn't that bad. It was kind of a spot match, but
I guess. I mean, it didn't hook me. That's for sure. I was like,
awesome.
God damn it, this is annoying. I do like Ace also a little bit. Fuck, man. I have not paid much attention to the Defiant this week, but I'm waiting for Simon. That's good enough.
Well, it's a kind of a good thing because for the last 10 minutes, motherfucker's been talking.
Well, good.
And
okay.
talking. And talking. Like, there was a match, and then there was just a bunch of talking.
Sean Custom.
Rubbing the lamp again.
That is not a good look or name.
Damn it, Robin Williams is not in there, and that is not an urn.
Why'd you cut your hair off, Kidman?
C3 lost some weight. And some tan.
I also would have accepted Drew McIntyre has lost some weight. That would have been fine, too.
So, we'll go with EC White or Drew Slimentire.
There we go. Okay, NXT.
Was a disappointment, but well, I guess not a disappointment, but I don't know. Every time they started off a fucking Forgotten Sons, I'm immediately disappointed. So it's like every week I think back to like disappointment.
So I would go, why the fuck do they insist on pushing these guys? Why don't they fucking fuck off into the sunset or a semi, whichever keeps them off my TV screen? Damn.
You want to be Jax for real and go fucking ride in front of a semi, please. Spoiler alert.
Mojo coming through.
Okay, well, I don't even need to say nothing bad about him. It's already been taken care of for me. They pick up the win over Oni Lorcan, Danny Burch, and Humberto Carrillo because those guys haven't done anything for this business. Okay, Mansoor versus Dominic Dijakovic, as Moro calls him.
This match went way too long.
Yeah, it's what I would call an extended squash.
Yeah, Dijak looks so tough, beating up a cruiserweight. Yeah, you kicked his Mansoor.
I did like the knee because Mansoor made it look good, but after that, Dream comes out and this guy's got no rhythm. I couldn't believe it.
Man, a major version of Can't Drive 55 last week sound good.
Yeah, he does his quote-unquote version of the Star Spangled Banner, which is all about him. And not only does he have a terrible singing voice, but he's got no fucking rhythm. I'm beginning to wonder if he's actually black or not, because he was that far off. Next thing you tell me, he don't know how to play bass either, and then I'm just not going to know what to think.
Right.
Well, are you going to tell me that his real name's Patrick? Like SpongeBob's friend? Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that we've towed the line of racism without stepping over, let's move on to the Undisputed Era promo, where Adam Cole says that Roddy dropped the ball last week, and then Roddy gets all totally butthurt and storms off. It was pretty funny.
Really, Adam? I told
Is that how Roddy always sounds?
I might like their promos more than their in-ring shit sometimes. They're funny, man.
It's
Justin
Chisholm.
Justin Chisholm.
That's not just the same.
Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like you need to get Roddy in there and fit him into the show somewhere, because the way he talks is hilarious. Like, really, man?
It is. It is actually pretty funny. After that, we get the debut of Kushida against Steppius Ono. I mean Cassius Ono. Sorry about that.
So, it's irony that his name is Cassius, but they can't draw a dime.
It's like, okay, I gotta.
Hey, at least the disclaimer's in his last name. Oh no.
Yeah.
I just
Cash.
got a new.
Oh no.
I just got a new NXT contract, so now I have to go to the performance center and work out a little bit. I got to have my gear made. I have to get over on Cassius Ono, and then my career can start.
New contract. The motherfucker's working pro bono.
I was acting as if I were a new NXT recruit, but okay. Because like everyone has to beat him before they can begin their career. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
They brought him
I
back
tried.
from NXT UK just to break me in.
Ono does a standing knee drop, and oh no, he broke his fucking nose.
Oh shit.
He broke Kushida's nose with a knee drop. Yep, he really did. Okay.
Yeah, I put that at like one of the number 3 for landing on your face.
Kushida is apparently doing a Back to the Future gimmick, which I don't think you're allowed to say that on TV. They're Moro, and a hoverboard lock is
Yeah, he was called
just
the
a Kimura.
Splitter.
So change my mind. Hoverboard lock is a Kimura. Sorry. Okay. But I don't know. It was all right.
That's because of how he goes into it.
It's kind of hard to look real good against Cassius Ono, but you know, Kushida looks like he can go.
Dude. Justin Chisholm is splattering all over fucking Rory. Whatever his name.
Splattering all over him. Oh, he hit him right in the face. He even got him in the hair.
Balls
All
in
right.
kick.
Paige's boyfriend took it right to the face. Talk about role reversal.
I just wanted to know what I've been putting her through this whole time. All right.
Could you hand me a tissue or an NXT Women's title?
Impact TV
Now don't stop that again.
on Pursuit. I guess you can call it TV. It opens with Johnny Names in the ring with Ryback or whoever that is for a way too long skip to Ace Austin versus Petey Williams.
Yeah. The only thing that was at all funny about that whole beginning part was them arguing about who took out Cage and everything. And, yeah, we took him out so bad he couldn't show up tonight. And somebody in the audience goes, "That was last night."
It's awesome. Continuity.
Why does he keep giving Justin just this fucking
Yeah, what is that?
thing? I don't know.
It's a sock.
It's a horse jizz extractor.
Kick his ass, Glacier. Okay, Ace Austin versus Petey Williams. Ace Austin's really fucking good, man. And
I'm telling you, he's a magic man.
Petey Williams is still a really good worker. I don't give a fuck if he's 118 years old.
Hey, he can still be called Petey Williams. I did some research. Only 3 years left before he's 40, and he's a man.
And then he'll be Pete Williams.
Yeah. Peter Williams.
Ace Austin wins with the fold, which is a fun move.
There's the camera girl up in the way again.
All right, now here's where I'm gonna need some help if anyone even gives a fuck. But Kira Hogan versus Rosemary, I don't even know. I just jumped so far ahead that I almost broke my mouse.
Yeah, I kind of did too.
That was a fucked finish. It didn't really end because of
Rosemary and the whatever.
the Dead Realm bullshit.
Oh, the undead maid of honor or whatever the fuck. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
The undead bridesmaids.
Exactly.
And Kara Hogan thought she might help, but then it was like, fuck you, bitch, and just left.
Cool.
Which was smart because there was like 5 of them bitches in there just waiting for her to walk into a fucking ass whipping.
I didn't say it was a dumb move.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Like, oh, she didn't help her friend.
The light go off in her head and be like, F that.
Right.
Fuck off.
All right, up next is what I would call a pleasant surprise. Eddie Edwards versus Ray Phoenix. This match was pretty fucking sick. It was long, but they did lots of stuff.
Yes. Lots of stuff.
You know, I mean,
too.
exactly. I don't have a ton of specific notes because it was all just like, all right, that was awesome. Hey, that was awesome. Ow, that looks like that hurts. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Ew. Hey, this match is cool.
I didn't know that Ray Phoenix and Killer Cross were boys.
Yeah,
man.
me neither, but apparently so, because Killer Cross comes out and grabs the Kenny, the kendo stick, and he offers it to Eddie, but then he won't let go, which allows Ray to hit a couple of kicks and some ridiculo driver. What'd you call it again? The spinning smell my balls driver.
No, it's the spinning smell my package pile driver.
There we go.
Because as he came down, he landed balls first right on Eddie's nose.
I'm talking about balls first. I'm talking about balls first. Okay. Yeah. I like that match. I was pleasantly surprised with how Eddie Edwards made everything look awesome. So, yeah, he's not bad.
Eddie Edwards can go.
Just maybe he needs to get the fuck away from fucking Eli Drake. All right, number 1 contender match between Penta, Ryback, and Johnny Names. It's Michael Elgin. Wasn't he very recently like the Ring of Honor champ or something?
No.
No, he came from NJPW. He's not from Ring of Honor. He's from NJPW.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Japan.
Okay.
Elgin
you were saying
Bomb.
earlier, can we be done? You were saying earlier, can we be done with the fucking LAX and Lucha Bros matches? And I think this kind of goes to show that they are going to be done with it because Lucha Bros are both working singles matches.
Yeah.
So maybe they're going to kind of put them in their own direction for a bit.
Well, good, because, I mean, enough. It's not even like I'm hating on them. I just mean the story has gone on long enough. There's no new twist that we're going to get. We're not, I mean, it's always great in the ring, though. I mean, again, not complaining. Just let's have some new programs.
Oh!
Jesus.
Jism.
Yeah. Delivers the facial. Jism
Bam!
to the midsection. Oh, and then he splatters on him from the top.
The Jism.
No, the ref gets dragged out. Hey, that's a really expensive microphone that's laying there.
The match so bad?
I don't fucking know what's going on. These dudes have gotten involved in the match so many fucking times. It's
Well, what's going on is that the
stupid.
referee, whose name is King Kong Bundy on a diet, is walking out the Wyatt family because they keep interfering.
It's the fucking Kids from the Wall video and Pink Floyd all grown up.
Damn it. That's even fucking better than mine. What was I calling him last week? Oh,
I'm not
it's...
going to lower myself to go for the easy King Kong Bundy joke that you left up in the air.
What's that one? I don't know. Oh, what the fuck was that?
The Red Mist.
Yeah. It's the red pissed. Someone needs to go see the doctor. Call the doctor. He's got red piss.
And I can't remember the name of that move, but it's the one that Eli Drake does.
Gravy Train.
There you go.
Speaking of Eli, he didn't show up in Toronto. He
No.
posted like hints like he was going to be there, but no appearance. So fuck him.
Hey, we've
I'm just kidding.
covered all the wrestling. I can close my notes. All right. You know what we didn't talk
There
about?
was the fucking... Well, there was one thing on Impact we didn't talk about. There was the promo with OVE. Was kind of... Did Sammy and the Chris going back and forth just fucking crack me up sometimes. So what are you wearing? He was fucking dressed up like a Wild Thing.
I'm Wild Thing.
But they're doing the family versus family match or whatever. Looks like it's gonna be shit. This is what? It's Rich Swann, fucking Fallah Bah, Tommy Dreamer, and I didn't pay attention. Did a fourth one come out? I
That's
imagine it's gonna be Willie Mack.
Good enough, right there. Tommy Dreamer's all I had to hear.
Oh, what the fuck is he doing with a VHS tape?
What the fuck
It's like,
is a VHS
oh, it's
tape?
me and Paige's sex tape. Here, take it. I
Yeah.
rub my balls on it. Smell it.
Look, dude, you're not
Taste it.
helping our jokes about you being a gay porn star by having a videotape in the ring right now. You're not helping.
Is he wearing a DMX shirt?
Sure looked like it.
Yes, unless
He's a Rough Rider.
it's like
Or
his
is it
name or something.
RMX? Like, oh, he's not going to hit him. Oh! Lights out to
Oh.
Jism. You should have known that was coming. He plays all the gangsters and all those.
Me left Jism in a puddle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He went to the page porn tape.
This is DMX, and he's doing the soundtracks on my gay porns.
It's a broken puddle of jism.
Jism is lying in a mass in the middle of the ring.
It's a heap of jism. Oh, he's beating him even more.
Anyway, what we didn't talk about was the Crockett Cup. I didn't watch it all, but I had to watch the Rock and Roll and the Briscoes. If anybody didn't watch that, then fuck your life.
Oh, fuck my life indeed.
That
'Cause I ain't
match was
watching any of it.
awesome,
I ain't
dude.
watched a second.
You better go ahead, at least watch that. And probably Skrull versus all this would be a good one too. I didn't watch it, so I won't act like I did, but you got to go watch the Rock and Roll and the Briscoes, dude. It's fucking awesome. I can't believe the
other
Rock and
two-
Roll looked that
Right,
good, and they're like
well.
164 years old. It was amazing.
The other two matches that I'd recommend are Colt Cabana versus Mac.
Okay, there's some
then,
weird retarded guy, and then there's Ruby Riott with no makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's boy?
That's
That's what the B with the question mark stands for. Boy?
Batman.
Bangable?
Ruby Riott with no makeup. Oh, shit, I thought he looked familiar.
Shit. That was some hate, wasn't it?
Unity.
That was plain old hate. I shouldn't have said any of that.
We actually like Ruby Riott.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah, she's fucking great.
You wouldn't have known
And she's hot even.
from that comment.
But yeah, if you heard
With her
just
makeup,
that, you
apparently.
might think I was a hater. I mean, it did kind of look like her. I'm sorry.
Couple of haters.
Couple of haters. I'll be damned.
Ruby Radley.
What the fuck? How come every time I make fun of somebody, that fucking person's name comes out?
Fucking premonition show again.
Saying,
Premonition.
dang, look at her. I would totally talk to her at the bar too. I haven't seen one woman that's intimidating on the show yet, and I love that. It's like, not only
All
would
these
I
women
talk
seem
to her, but I
attainable.
wouldn't be that nice to her because that wouldn't work. I've got a cat in here. Like, yes, I agree.
It's like, not only is my girlfriend actually better looking than her, but she would probably whip her ass too.
It's like, hey, how you doing? I had a kid 2 weeks ago. She reminds me of somebody, and I can't remember who.
Sweet. That chick in the bridge card line.
Wow. That is exactly it. How did you guess that?
Been there.
Burning down the house.
Natalie Sykes.
It's Natalie.
Natalie Sykes.
Oh my God, guys!
Psych is just Natalie.
I'm a hugger, or I mean, I'm a handshaker because that one's copyrighted. I'm a slapper.
Dude, it's Sparky Plug's fucking daughter.
Booty plug.
Hey.
I get nothing for booty plug. That's fine. Whatever.
I missed that one.
Oh, okay.
Booty Plug.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that was pretty funny. I thought. Whatever. I mean, dang. But okay.
It's the sound of silence.
Oh, the girl off those car insurance commercials is who that chick on the left looks like. The girl, Flo from the she fucking looks like an evil Flo.
Flo's all nice as shit in the commercials, but then she's got this evil side.
Right? She's like, I'm gonna raise your rates, bitch. Oh, blew it. Blew the transition. Whoopsie.
Your dad would stiff the hell out of you for that.
I'm gonna.
No, that was her
Wow.
uncle.
That could be taken
right.
either way, because he's one of the stiffest workers in the business, but he also seems like the kind of... Never mind.
There was an awful lot of close family on that show, or on that program for a minute.
Awfully.
It's like,
close.
yeah, there's Hardcore and Crash and Molly. They're all related.
And then
But they're all sharing the hotel room.
here's Holly.
Yep.
I tried.
It's Holly Molly.
Okay, these girls are not good at
No, I don't think
this
it's
job.
going to get any better than Booty Plug. No,
I'm
they're
sorry.
not.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
either one of them,
I
unfortunately.
can't say much. I can't say. Although Flo-looking bitch hasn't been super awful, it's the other one that keeps blowing the fucking spots.
Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, like nothing has looked good yet, except maybe that just now the clothesline looked pretty good.
Yep.
That's because it was a real one,
They're still
because the
jizzing
bitch
in the
keeps on
ring.
blowing all of her spots, and she was like, fuck it, I'll shoot clothesline to teach you a lesson. Oh, that was right on the
Get your shit
breasticle.
together,
Jesus.
bitch. Ah!
You're supposed to
I'll
chop
slap your
above the
titty off your
breast.
chest. Get rid of that nipple. You don't need that no more.
You know, now that I've gotten used to looking at her, I like Flo now. It just had, had to wear on me for a minute. Now I'm like, okay, I'm there now. Oh, that looked pretty good. You see what happens when you blow all of our spots, bitch?
Damn. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to say anything bad about Flo because it was the other bitch blowing the spots. Flo's been killing it since.
It's looking like that more and more, for sure.
Let's go, Flo.
Ugh, get you some of that.
Oh, pie face.
Yeah, good call to change that camera, probably. Shorts was riding awfully close.
Oh,
Joy.
that was great.
Mind if I...
You, dude, you're right.
Dude, damn.
This fucking blonde girl sucks at everything. That's what it is. Oh, that's a shoot. Ah, quit fucking up. You dare kick out again, you untalented bitch?
All right. Have you not learned?
Let me take to the ropes with my additional mass and see what goes down here.
Oh,
Yikes. That was really bad.
psych!
Way far. Way overshot. Now I'm just like critiquing the hell out of this match when I should just be enjoying it.
Whatever, at least we're talking about it.
Dude, I get a little
Critiquing it,
irritated
keep
by
talking,
bad
that's
wrestlers. I'm like, look, you're in there, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to hurt somebody, it looks bad. Even that wasn't all that
No,
impressive.
don't tell me that. Oh, really? Oh, ooh.
There's that
Okay.
camera girl all up in the shot again.
What a bum finish. Hey,
That kid
luckily the camera girl's kind of a cutie, or else
It's
it'd be
back
like a little
on
more
the
annoying.
escalator. Right, yeah, she is cute. She's been better looking than any of the wrestlers. Shit.
You know, that's a fair point, buddy. All right, here's the other Briscoe brother.
So you don't need your glasses. What you need to do is get them teeth fixed.
Personal attacks here on the High Marks this week.
Guys,
What
I went to
Wilder
see my
Dash?
dentist this week. He said, Raheem, I get you braces next week. All right, did you guys get a little crooked? Put them glasses back on.
I told you, I am Father Singh.
No one asked you, Ace Austin.
And what's Dash Wilder's brother doing there?
That's Jack Austin.
That's Sprint Wilder. Mark Davis. Yeah,
B.
he's,
Austin
let's go.
is not in a good mood. Not pitched.
Speaking of Austin, Jesus Christ.
I did it again. I did it again.
This is ridiculous.
So either I've got some kind of magical psychic powers, or there's only X amount of names used in
Only
wrestling
for
that
the
get
show.
reused over and over again.
Shit.
It's like, okay, we have our random wrestling name generator, so hit the button. You are beep, 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 beep. Alexis, beep, 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 Austin.
Favorite women wrestler.
Alexis Austin.
Anyway, yet another woman I would have no trouble talking to at the bar. Other than that one on the left looks like maybe she would beat me up if I talked to her.
Right. She hits you with a beer bottle and then stab you with it after it breaks on your head.
All right, it
And then
seems
throw
like
some salt in it. She Carolina.
Roar. Oh, because that's where the monitor
And
is.
then
I'm like, why is he
Ashley
always
Barrett.
staring to his right? Hey, Joe Hendry. We know that guy.
They fucking flashed that real quick, didn't they? They're like, hey, there's this match. Nope, gone.
Oh, there's that
So,
weird.
Is
Red
it
Ben.
is it just me or did they steal the Gatorade logo? Okay, I guess it's just me. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
it looks like the Gatorade logo to me.
Yeah. No, you said that, and then I had to wait a second, and then it flashed on the screen. I'm like, okay, yeah, now I see what you're talking about. It does.
Indeed.
They got MLW lawyers.
And here's the Rock's
Gatorade's not
entrance
that
music.
big over there in
So,
Do you smell what
This
the
is
Rock is
anti-fun
cooking? And then
now.
they come walking out. The
the anti-fun police, huh?
Well, I know that
So
one guy's the
basically,
Hamburglar.
They're basically like right to censor from the looks of it.
And then
Yeah.
Oni Lorcan's brother. And there's the Hamburglar.
Please welcome 2Z Lorcan. 2Z? Okay.
Tootie.
2E Lorcan.
The boss dog man.
It's the even
church.
bigger boss man. And here's Johnny Haircut. Okay, buddy, don't have any fun. All right.
What is it with everybody in the fucking checker stripes down the side of their pants? Y'all trying to win a race?
They're all fans of Sami Zayn.
If it's the first one to have a shitty gimmick wins, you guys win.
Oh,
It's
time.
Simon
shit, it's
slapping
your
his
boy.
head and everything. Oh, yeah, let's do this thing.
Who are these guys?
That one guy is Andrade Almas. I don't know who the other guy is. Oh, and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah,
My bad.
Andradsev.
Andradsev and
Andradsev and Jinder.
Jinder Singh and Andradsev. Jinder Singh, that's one of my favorite ones ever, and I got nothing again. Damn it.
Jinder Singh.
They're all named Jinder or Singh.
Gender Singh.
He's wearing that tiny T-shirt. That's his fucking trademark. He always has on way too small of a shirt. It's what he does.
Why does Andradsev seem more pumped than fucking Simon?
I love that he's doing the head slap. It's hilarious. He does that on the show all the time. Why?
That's his gimmick.
Here's why. And here are 10 things
Oh, never mind. It's a 3-hour match.
WWE don't want you to know. Okay, anyway. And here are 10 things you didn't know about Steve Austin.
You're smacking your penis to make that sound, aren't you?
No. Check it out.
I don't believe you.
Prince Kong Bundy.
Yeah, anything to change the subject, right?
Leave me and my red penis out of this. I'm talking about wrestling.
There's no way I can ejaculate now. I done smacked it down.
All I'm saying is it's a sensitive subject. Oh, come on. This is a 6-man tag. I thought they just had, like, escorts
I
and
know.
such.
So I figured out as they were all getting in, I was like, oh, this is going to be a 6-man tag.
Man, he really
I guess
is every bit as beastly looking as you'd think he is. That motherfucker is ripped.
Here comes Andradsev. Where's Melina Pega?
I hope he hits him with a Mach Kiora.
Mascara. Oh, damn, what's the other one? What's Rusev call his fucking camel clutch?
The Accolade.
The Accolade or something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. It's the Hammer Accolade.
The
Hamel accolade? Easy for you to say.
Oh. What the hell does this shit say? Shreddy?
That guy looks like one of the guys who used to wrestle in Raven's Flock. What the fuck was that guy's name?
Crow? Robin? Parakeet?
Fuck up. I'll come through this internet and kick your ass, motherfucker. You think I played that shit?
Riggs. I think you're...
Riggs.
Think
Yes, I am.
You mean Riggs.
I do mean Riggs. He looked like him, kind of.
And he...
Or Murtaugh?
Jesus Christ. Hey,
had the Cono Brazil.
He just bounced off the ropes twice and slapped the back of his head. What the fuck was that?
a head slap. I mean, it's a gimmick move. Good God. His legs are like tree trunks. Okay. What the fuck were we talking about? I was about to say something. All right. It probably doesn't matter.
No, we're all over the place here at the High Marks.
Look at Simon. He's freaking huge. Okay.
But enough about his penis.
Right.
Interesting. Get out, fat man.
Well, if it isn't the even bigger boss man.
It's like a big ass gimp. He's the blimp.
Oh, he's going for the magic carpet
Glimp.
ride.
It's
Bring out the glimp.
bring out the glimp.
Oh, snap. Took too
Yeah.
long. Magic carpet. It's not going to
What the
start
fuck?
itself.
It's like the Hindenburg. Oh, the humanity.
Man, maybe Cheeseman has been watching this. How did he know that big guy's finisher is?
He enters the match and it quickly crashes and burns.
He just hit him with a Goodyear glimp.
The world is you.
Your dick.
God damn. It's a borderline hate crime.
I'm the Marshmallow Man.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm the referee, Mini Vader. Now shut your mouth.
I was just going to say, it's Big Boss Vader.
It's Minivan Vader as opposed to Big Van Vader. You see, it's Minivan Vader. Okay.
SU Vader.
He's SU Vader. That's it. You win. SU Vader. That's fucking great. He's
So-
the sport utility
Sit down,
Vader.
fat man. Sport utility Vader. You need a Hummer?
Oh, Diamond might get the hot tag.
Tell him about it, Mojo.
Diamond.
Oh,
Well, let me tell you about Simon coming in the ring. He calls that the 32,000 elbow. 32,000.
he calls that the 32,000 elbows. That was fucking great. Oh, fuck, Mojo, I love you, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
It's the glimp.
He calls this the 32,000 elbows. That was great. Oh, I was about to say, there ain't no way. I don't care how
Damn,
swole you
Simon.
are. Ain't nobody
That's
power
why.
slamming that guy
Simon,
except
that's
maybe
why.
Cesaro could do it, but nobody else.
Damn.
Oh!
I'm gonna get fucked up.
Simon will not be on.
He slapped him in the head to break up the count.
I just
Call
noticed
the
on his
hallway.
ass it says why,
Or
which
what
is one of the
culture?
things it is. Why? Here's why.
Why?
Because you just tried to pick up Mini Vader.
Jesus, that guy, man. He's fucking huge.
Dude, just
Holy
threw an SU Vader.
damn, Rick.
That's legit.
Oh.
It's Andrade if he did roids. Andrade already does raids. That's why he looks the way he does.
Androide.
Andrade.
Why? Why?
Is he chanting why and slapping his head? This is great. He's just doing the what culture gimmick. I love it.
Oh!
Oh,
Face to the face.
oh, sure. He can
It's,
hit his own head a bunch of
Adam
times, but if anybody
Uh-oh.
hits him in the head once, it hurts.
And they win.
He really is
Yay,
freaking
Simon gets
huge.
to win.
He had to. He's
That's
like
the
super
win.
popular guy, man. You knew
For
they were giving
all
him
of
the win in
us
this
here
one.
at What Culture.
And it's his in-ring return. You know he's getting the win. Why? His why.
Here's why. Well, Another week of Defiant down. Not so bad.
I'm glad I got to watch my
Not
boy
so bad.
wrestle. That was pretty cool. Not bad, Simon.
Although for 2 weeks in a row, for 2 weeks in a row, though, the only downside is they've had some segments that were way too long in the fucking talking department.
Yeah, they've got long promo segments for sure. Like, unusually long.
Uh-huh.
There's no doubt
So,
about
hey,
that.
here's a match with 4 dudes in it. The match went 10 minutes, and then the talking segment afterwards with fucking dudes coming out and popping out of nowhere on the fucking catwalk and shit. Like, that segment lasted longer than the match. There's the camera girl all up in the shit again.
I'd like to be all up in the camera girl shit,
Yeah.
if you know what I'm saying. Sex. I mean sex.
I just wanted to make a note of that. It was announced that Chris Jericho is going to get to face Okada for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship
Nice.
in New Japan. So what we were saying about his deal with AEW is true. So more than likely, Kenny Omega's thing with getting to do a few shows for New Japan is probably true as well.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. And Jericho's a hard worker. I mean, he's fucking doing shit for AEW. Wait, don't do shows yet. But I mean, he showed up at some indie thing. He's gonna be on NJPW again. He's part of Dynasty on Impact.
That's Jericho. Not Jericho, Jericho.
Shout out!
Look, I mean, there's nothing on Facebook, so let's just do the crickets and get on with the good stuff. Ready, go.
Oh my god. It's fucking embarrassing!
What about
All right.
the Graham?
Actually, two. Okay, first one is North Carolina _ Mutts.
Cool.
Appreciate the follow.
And
I like dogs.
I think we know who this is. Silver Serpent.
That's sensible Sam.
That's Sensible
There
Sam.
we go.
The lovely and talented
Sam is
Sensible
now
Sam.
following our Instagram.
Who is lovely and
Welcome to
talented.
the Instagram, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Welcome to the Instagram, Sam.
And Sam, guarantee there'll be no cookies and dirt smell on our Instagram.
Oh no!
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
I guarantee no Nicki Minaj on the gram.
Good.
Yeah. But, yeah, speaking of Sensible Sam, we'll go right into the Twitter shoutouts because she retweeted episode 55, so shout out to her.
Shout out.
Also, shout out to TNT Wrestling and a Human Experience and Suplex City Limits.
Suplex
They
City Limits.
all retweeting that.
Yes, we appreciate those retweets. Our numbers are gradually coming up, and it's because of people like you. Thank you so very much.
Also, Vic and Stephen Millen gave us retweets too, but they always do it with a quote, so it doesn't ever show up on my thing.
That's okay. We still see him. We still know you're out there doing your thing. Stephen
yes,
Millen!
shout out to that was the main point.
And Vic.
I'm telling you,
Speaking of Stephen Millen.
Stefan Million.
Okay, but it's
You
just
keep on
Vic.
screwing
There's no
up the
doubt
name.
about that.
Jeez.
Hey, Vic.
Well, first, we gotta do regulators.
Mount something.
Yep.
That's what she said.
So, yeah. Even though we just shouted him out, we always lead with them. Stephen Millen!
Stephen Millen!
Again.
Stephen Millen.
Who got
Stephen Millen.
he got a good shout out on the WNC Super Party this week.
It was so good of a shout out that I had to go ahead and cut it out and make a video of it because it was so good. And because we love
Indeed.
Stephen Millen too. He's the man. Since day one, he's been the man. He's like our original fan, the first one.
Yeah, he's been down since day one-ish.
One-ish.
Yeah, he's saying he's got to get on their show and our show and get in the corner. So, Steven, you are welcome on our show anytime. You get a hold of us whenever you want, and we will make it happen.
Yeah, and also in that Stephen Millen video, we put all the links to like his WordPress and Letterboxd and all the places he does his movie reviews and blogs and stuff like that, so you can go check those out.
Yep. And speaking of movie reviews, I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead a few and get this one out.
Sure.
Because this is a good segue. Fucking THT movie review with Boxman and Anthony.
Did I read?
And their 100th and final episode, from what it said.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I had Bobby Anthem on it as well. So shout out to them and check that out. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, Yuck, I believe Yuck comments that he's like, final show, ? And THT replied with, So we'll see. Maybe it's the final show.
Or maybe they're changing it up and gonna relaunch it in a different whatever. Yes, we appreciate you guys always looking out for us as well.
Yes, and make sure to check out THT Wrestling Podcast with Boxman and Shaheen.
Yes.
The Dynamite.
Definitely do that.
And also as well, check out Nuclear Heat Graphics.
Heat.
I know I did. I spent my money.
Nuclear.
See? We must be doing a good job.
And dude, I guess you're busy. You're an international superstar, but we fucking miss you. It's your boy.
Burbs! You see how my voice didn't crack that time?
Just set like 5 minutes aside and just like, I don't know, pull up the Raw roster and say fuck, and then every wrestler, and then, you know, that's a segment. That's just tune in, give us something.
Yes, we love you, you
We miss the
anger management needing, rage-filled son of a bitch. We miss you.
Yes, I need my angry fucking rant.
I heart Burbs. That's Burberry beats with 3s instead of E's.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Dropping
On
another
Twitter.
Burberry beat.
And then next, it's Vic. Just Vic.
Oh, what a
just
lover. She's a lady. Now I know she's a lady.
No.
If you didn't
That
know,
was awesome.
now you know.
And a sexy one, too. And filthy.
Whiz's ass better call some butter.
Oh, I didn't know? God damn, that was fucking embarrassing! Oh, do you got some rope? Cause I got a rickety stool over here! The lovely Vic.
If you do us a favor, would you just kick it?
And if I'm standing on that stool, I got 2 words for you. Kick it! All right. Anyway, yeah, we love you, Vic. I don't know how all that other shit happened, but we sure love you. You sexy thing, you.
Sure do. Also love Wrestling Soup with Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joseph Embers, and John Draper. Make sure to check out Wrestling Soup. Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle show. Check those guys out.
D to the T to the K to the C. Do it. You see their name in the audience at wrestling shows all the time, on people's T-shirts and on their signs. There's a reason for that, people. Go check them out.
Yeah, very, very popular. And we shouted him out earlier, but we're going to do it again. The Inhuman Experience with Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blades.
Bobby!
We still have
Roberto.
yet to connect with those two. We need to do so. Yes, we love Bobby Anthem.
If you're in the room with him for 2 minutes, you're like, my God, I would fucking kill somebody for this guy.
Yep, love Bobby Anthem.
It doesn't
Jerry's
take
pretty
long.
cool too.
Well, cool is a strong word. I mean,
Speaking of Jerry,
I see where this is
speaking
going.
of Jerry and his origin, you should get in the motherfucking corner with Yuck Nasty and Dogger Baby.
Yeah, Dogger Baby. You still don't follow me on Twitter, and Luke Birch is making fun of me about it now. So follow me, motherfucker. Come on.
I don't think Dogger Baby's been on fucking Twitter in like 6 months.
I'm kidding, of course. I love you, Luke, and love the show.
I'm gonna unfollow him and then follow him again just so he gets another alert.
That's Luke from the Transcontinental Project, if anybody was wondering who the hell I'm complaining about
Yes,
right now.
Luke from the Transcontinental Project with Sensible Sam.
Oh,
And Luke Birch.
Sam. Ho Chi Minh, she's sexy. Okay, moving on.
Suplex City Limits.
Hey, those guys
Jim Fish,
again. But you
Tyler
can't
Fudge.
talk about them enough because they're that damn good. They're actually a lot like us. They're stoner guys who do a wrestling show and talk about other random stuff and try to have a good time every week. So they're kindred spirits with us.
Yeah, Jim just hit me up again a couple weeks ago. He said, dude, you should come on the show sometime. I'm like, man, I fucking work all day Saturdays. Like, I can't come on. Well, I ain't working shit right now, so I might hit Jim up.
Oh, snap. Crossover.
We'll see. But, of course, the WNC Super Party. Papa Dave's sincere.
Super Party!
Party!
I love you,
It's
Dave.
a super show, but don't put that in the search bar.
That's a different thing. It doesn't go as well as you think it would. Yes, Mr. Papa Dave, thank you for the kind words. Again, we already mentioned earlier, but I can't thank you enough. It was one of the nicest things I've ever heard anybody say about me, because usually people think I'm a piece of shit. Okay, who's next on the shout-outs list?
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
But I did anyway. I broke a promise to myself.
It hurt. It hurt real bad. You
Worth
hit
it.
me, you little kid. You touched your brother's heart.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, little kid.
Just reached out, you touched your brother's heart.
Yeah.
Speaking of touching someone's heart, reach out to Solo Monster, or Jason Solomon at the Solo Monster Sounds Off.
Oh, yeah. He's just
He's
like
all
us.
happy,
He's just getting rolling in the business, but you should check him out. I'm just kidding. He's a giant. He's one of the best shows out there.
Huge.
Oh, I mean, you hardly got room for all of this podcast, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
You can't even fit all that podcast in there.
That podcast is,
Definitely not carrying along.
is extremely well endowed, is all I'm saying. Oh, boy.
And last but not least, unfortunately, he was unable to join us tonight from the looks of it because the show is wrapping up. Motherfucking Spade.
Hey, that MF Spade. You know, he probably has a car, though, so hey, that's one up on us.
Yep, he does. Actually, he's driving around a Mustang.
Yeah, hey, if anyone's listening out there who's a rich older lady who likes younger guys with large wieners and would like to buy them 2 cars, give us a holler.
Hey, wait, I'm taken.
Well, that's it for the shout-out segment. Spade was the last one. We all done.
That's it. Oh, well, I guess if that's it, then all that's left is to give one more special shout-out to Sensible Sam, Luke Birch, Papa Dave Sincere, Boxman and Shaheen, Johnny Florida, Vic Stephen Millen, and the 2 Bobbies, Bobby Blades and Bobby Anthem from Inhuman Experience.
I think Bobby's the better one.
And just in case I didn't say it just now, shout out to Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Shout out to Yuck and Dogs.
Don't forget Sensible Sam.
We love all you motherfuckers. Episode 56 of Wrestling's High Marks is just about cashed.
Oh, I'd say so.
Yeah. I've been your host, Cheddar Cheese Man. Joined along with
Mojo the Giant returning for the Saudi Arabia event.
And I am Whiz Willoughby. Don't forget to check us out on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks or facebook.com/thehighmarks. You can also get us on the gram in Saudi Arabia. That is instagram.com/thehighmarks. Thank you, Mojo. You can also go to anchor.fm and get the audio-only version about a half hour earlier that it hits everywhere else, such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever the other good ones are.
Oh, don't forget to check us out on Podcoin, too. Get paid to fucking listen to us. Do it.
And this week we're going to have my good friend, Andy Kindler, take us out. He's not my good friend. And if there's nothing else, gentlemen, take us out, Andy.
With a fine-tuned rifle.
The Nazis' problem was the goose step. That was their big problem. It was not an efficient way to get around. That's why they lost the war. Little fact, 80% of Nazis had hamstring issues later in life. Is it true? That's how they used to catch them in Argentina. Look at that elderly curmudgeon limping.
No, what's happening?
Welcome to Wrestling's Noose and Stool.
Welcome to Wrestling's High Stools with your host, Noose Man.
No, what's happening?
And Mojo.
No, what's happening?
Mojo!
Speaking of Mojo, you should have heard Papa Dave pronouncing his fucking name on the show this week. He's like, Mojo Loco Bagogo. And he said again, he's like, Mojo Loco Bagogo. All right.
No, what's happening?
It's like, yeah, whatever, as long as the stupid show gets done, all right?
No, what's happening? No, what's happening?
This is Wrestling's High Marks, episode 56. I'm your host, Whiz Willoughby, along with Mojo. We have a special guest in studio, Dr. Phil Cheeseman.
No, what's happening? No, what's happening?
Does anyone want to do the yell this week?
The what?
The shout-out!
There you go.
I would have totally used that if it didn't interrupt. Fuck it, I'll use it anyway because it'll be funny.
No, what's happening?
It's time to get to rolling. I've been your host, Cheese shit.
Cheese shit?
Cheese shit.
No, what's happening? No, what's happening?
But with that said, I think episode 56 of Wrestling's High Marks is just about cash.